अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी बांध लो, मौसम बिगड़ने वाला है. Shahrukh Khan, King Khan had warned this. When I heard this dialogue, friends, the teaser of Pathaan, I thought such a wonderful dialogue. There will be more powerful dialogues like this in the movie Pathaan. But little did I know that he was predicting the future of his movie Pathaan, that Pathaan is definitely going to change the climate, it is going to change the environment. It did, not only in India, but also everywhere in the world. Pathaan is the movie which is being showered with love like anything, love and affection. People are crowding to the theatres, the environment has changed, the climate has changed, the movie is breaking the records, record after record, minting the money at the box office, stamping its authority at the box office, because people were crazy and people were waiting for one man. In spite of all the boycott movements and all the controversies around Pathaan, people were waiting for one man, that is SRK, Shah Rukh Khan. Naam to suna hi hoga. So what a comeback for Shah Rukh Khan in Pathaan. You need to go to the theatres and watch the climate and environment there outside the theatres in the advance bookings to believe what I am telling, friends. If you have watched it, it's okay. If you have not watched it, drop everything, book your tickets, go to the theatre and watch Pathaan in the theatre. This is phenomenal movie. Especially if you are a Shah Rukh Khan, you will definitely go. Anyhow, we will go. But this is one movie, friends. It is not just a movie, it's an experience. It's a big screen experience which you don't want to miss at any cost, and later repent that we had missed such a movie which had become an ultra blockbuster, which had created records, which had broken and shattered all the records, earth shattering records. We don't want to repent this. As I said, Pathaan is Pathaan because of many things, friends, and many people involved there, maybe the director, the cast, everything, but one man made the big difference, that is Shah Rukh Khan, and yet another man who made his cameo. You all know whom I am speaking about. Okay, so let's keep everything apart and salute Shah Rukh Khan and the team of Pathaan for making such a movie, such a magnum opus, for giving us such a spectacular experience on the big screen which we cannot forget, which the Bollywood cannot forget, which the Indian cinema cannot forget, because it has stamped its authority in so many fields. And Shah Rukh Khan, friends, at this particular age, what grace, what aura, what swag, what style, what charisma, what attitude, what body language, what dialogues, what facial expressions, what emotions, nothing has changed in these 4 years. After 4 long years, after that break, he has come back, and how he has made his comeback. Stupendous comeback for King Khan, and he has shown why he is called as King of Bollywood. He is, and he will be the King of Bollywood, because he knows single-handedly how to make a movie, a blockbuster. He doesn't need a story or a screenplay or even promotions. He did not do any promotions for Pathaan, and Pathaan is such a big blockbuster today. It is the talk of the town, talk of the city, talk of the country, talk of the world. Pathaan, 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 everywhere it is Pathaan. Believe me, friends, Shah Rukh Khan has done everything in this movie. Vintage Shah Rukh Khan. Romance, conflict with the villain, drama, dialogue delivery, dances, humor, and those patriotic dialogues when he throws. You will love him in every frame. But you will especially love Shah Rukh Khan in Pathaan, as the spy, as the action hero, because you have never seen such an avatar of Shah Rukh Khan. Never. So in a never seen avatar, Shah Rukh Khan comes, and the credit should go to director Siddharth Anand for presenting Shah Rukh Khan as Pathaan, as a spy, and in never seen action avatar. Such brilliant is the role of Pathaan. Right from the moment to go, friends, right from his intro scene I can call it as, not the entry scene, because there is no entry for Shah Rukh Khan in this movie as Pathaan. He is sitting on the chair, is being bashed by the baddies, hair locks on his face, intimidating eyes, bleeding face, bleeding tooth, and he gives a couple of dialogues, and then there is maybe 5 to 6 minutes of that high octane action sequence, and after that every now and then there is an action sequence. Leave apart that. After that, in every frame in which Shah Rukh Khan comes, he owns that frame with grace. He captivates that frame with grace. And what, as an audience or a fan of Shah Rukh Khan, you will do? You will shout, you will hoot, you will whistle. You will jump in joy, you will dance wherever you are sitting or standing. And if you are not doing anything, you will shed a tear or two from your eyes, because you are seeing this man whom you are waiting to see after 4 long years. This is Shah Rukh Khan for you, vintage Shah Rukh Khan. You can do everything, friends, but you cannot avoid responding to this person when he is on the screen. You can't avoid yourself from reacting to SRK when he is on the screen. Such is the magnanimous persona of Shah Rukh Khan in Bollywood, in the Indian cinema, in the world cinema. So, as I said, you can see vintage Shah Rukh Khan in Pathaan, in and as Pathaan, doing everything. Actions in action sequences, simply stupendous. So, this is a Shah Rukh Khan's feast. Pathaan is a Shah Rukh Khan's feast, and he compensates every moment of those last 4 years for his fans with every element and every component what people expect Shah Rukh Khan to do on the screen. He has done that. And go to this movie just keeping a wish that you want to see vintage Shah Rukh Khan with a big coating of an action hero, and he will not disappoint you. He has never disappointed and he will not disappoint you again. Speaking about the action sequences, friends, if SRK is the biggest USP of Pathaan, the next best is the action sequences. What action sequences, mind-blowing action sequences, action choreography at its best. The best the Indian screen or Indian movie has ever seen. A lot of effort has been put into the action scenes. Be it the intro scene of Shah Rukh Khan, be it the intro scene of John Abraham, be it the intro scene of Bhai post interval. All these action sequences, that action sequence between Shah Rukh Khan and John Abraham in Dubai, that action sequence on a frozen ice, in the climax, that action sequence in the air where Deepika and Shah Rukh Khan are involved, that action sequence in Moscow, what I was mentioning, in Spain, in Paris, in Afghanistan, everywhere, wherever these action sequences come, they pump the adrenaline in you. Such high octane action sequences these are. Never seen action sequences, friends, they will blow away your mind. Fantastic action choreography, again I would like to reiterate. And when we are speaking about the action sequences, you have a hero, you need to have a villain. And such an intimidating villain is John Abraham. Everybody are speaking about Shah Rukh Khan, but this person should be remembered along with Pathaan. The role of Jim you will remember as the most intimidating villain who has ever stood against Shah Rukh Khan in any movie, any villain I should tell. John Abraham is at his stupendous best, intimidating avatar. So that sarcasm he shows with that cruelty on his face is simply exemplary. And John Abraham has proved himself as a show stealer. He can do positive role, he can do negative role, he can do action, everything. A powerful villain against a powerful hero, Pathaan, was Jim, and watch out for his role. John Abraham simply superb, stupendous and intimidating in his avatar in this movie. And then we should come to the third best avatar in the movie, the third best character in the movie, that of Deepika Padukone. She is not just a heroine in the movie, she is an action star. Watch out for her action sequences. The dances and the chemistry with Shah Rukh Khan, the romance and flirting with Shah Rukh Khan is totally different. You will do two things in the movie. Whenever Shah Rukh Khan comes on the screen, you will go crazy. Whenever there is a face-off between Shah Rukh Khan and John Abraham, you will celebrate those action sequences and that clash. And whenever Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika Padukone are together, you will love that romance and you will love that chemistry. Apart from that, Deepika Padukone is stupendous. He is simply superb in the action sequences, as effective as Shah Rukh Khan, as effective as John Abraham. She has trained and trimmed herself for that action avatar, and Deepika Padukone is simply superb. And friends, all these three characters have past stories in the movie. Watch out for those past stories, they are also interesting. And why Pathaan got the name Pathaan, that is also very interesting. Why John Abraham became Jim, that is also interesting. Why Deepika Padukone's character is that character, that is also interesting. You have some past stories which connect their stories to the main story, main loop of the story. Those things are really interesting. And in supporting roles, we have Dimple Kapadia. I was very happy to see her in such a lengthy role after a pretty long time. Very good role for her. Again, Ashutosh Rana, simply brilliant. So like that, there are plenty of other actors also who have pretty roles. They have done justice to their roles. But these people are the key characters of the movie around whom the story is revolving. Story of Pathaan is revolving. And then coming to the story and screenplay, story is not extraordinary, it is not very special. It is a spy against the enemies of the country. That is a routine story. Here Pathaan is the spy and Jim is the leader of a terrorist troop which is planning some a terrorist activity in India. So that is the basic plot, basic story, and how it goes along. It is very predictable. Nonetheless, there are very interesting twists and turns in the movie. The interval block is simply superb. There is a surprise for you at the interval block. Wait for the interval block, and it is simply superb. That is a moment apart from SRK's entry right in the first half. And post interval, don't waste your time with purchasing the popcorn or the tea or the coffee, and don't take a plenty big break. Come back as quickly as possible, finish everything and come back, because you will be again having a surprise in the post interval, because there is a surprise cameo for you. This is not a spoiler, we all know. So there is Bai's entry, there is Salman Khan's entry in the movie in the second half, and I'm not going to tell more details. I'll make a separate video of that. Just watch out the chemistry between Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan. There you will feel that Karan Arjun, mere Karan Arjun aayenge has come true. Again, if you're thinking Karan Arjun will reappear on the screen, that is what Siddharth Anand has exactly done. He has brought back the magic of Karan Arjun on the screen, and that moment you will love. Climax is also simply superb climax, an extended action sequence. Action sequences, friends, I said, these are not the action sequences which come and just go like for a minute or so. They're all pretty big action sequences, prolonged action sequences. If you're an action lover, you will just enjoy the action, every bit of action in this particular movie. And don't walk away from the theaters once the credit starts rolling. In the mid credit, you again have a surprise. That is the fantastic part of the movie. Just watch out for that. So every moment is a celebration in Pathaan, as I said. So coming to the story, that was it. And coming to the screenplay, story was not extraordinary, but the screenplay was really engaging. It will hook you and book you to your seats. It will glue you to the chase. Every moment gives something entertaining, and the entire movie is a totally entertainment package with lot of action and lot of good stars in that. And credit should go to the captain of the ship, Siddharth Anand. Stupendous job was in making Pathaan not one of the best movie as of today, since it is shattering the records. We don't know how many records it's going to break and set the landmarks for the other movies to come. For making Pathaan, all the credits goes to Siddharth Anand and YRF. And this is the biggest movie, the biggest madness in the YRF spy universe. I hope and wish the films in the future also come closer to this and breaking the records or even shatter these records. I'm not sure, but for time being, this is epic. This is period movie is Pathaan. So after that, then what is left over? The songs. Yes, the songs. There are only 2 songs. They don't spoil your movie watching experience. Only one song comes in between the song. That is a song between Deepika Padukone and Shah Rukh Khan. That is Besharam Rang, and that is fantastic. Simply brilliant. Since I'm mentioning the songs, I also need to mention the locations in which the songs and the entire movie has been shot. So it is a world tour, like already I mentioned in the action sequences. It is Moscow, it is Spain, it is where Paris, it is Afghanistan. So many places you get to Dubai, you get to watch. One more action sequence I forgot to mention while mentioning the action sequence. One of the best action sequences come post interval, wherein SRK and Bhai are both involved. So let's come back to the songs, and one song, Jume Jo Pathaan, which comes at the end, before the credits or with the credits, and that is a moment the entire theatre will go crazy and dance to the tunes of Jume Jo Pathaan. You also will chumo with Jume Jo Pathaan, and both songs are simply good. Vishal Shekhar should be credited for creating such stupendous numbers. They are masters of creating good trendy songs. And coming to the background music which elevates each and every frame in the movie, elevation to each and every role. That I loved, that intimidating background music which comes when John Abraham comes rather than any other background music. I loved that. And the background music throughout the movie, there are different background scores for Shah Rukh Khan, for Deepika Padukone, for emotional moments, for drama, action sequences everywhere. So it gives elevation. Sanchit Balara and Ankit Balara should be credited for giving such brilliant and awesome and mind-blowing background music. Background music is also one of the backbones of the movie, and it is simply stupendous. So having said about these things, the editing is good, the production designs are simply superb, and the locations in which the movie has been shot are simply superb. Cinematography, what to speak about cinematography, man, it is mind-blowing and attractive and colorful. The movie is, you will enjoy the cinematography of the movie as well. So technically also, Pathaan is a brilliant movie, very well made, stupendous, awesome, splendor, grandeur. I can tell plenty of money has been poured into the movie, and plenty of money the movie is getting back in returns along with love and affection is Pathaan. And coming to the most important technical point, friends, VFX, special effects, computer graphics are simply brilliant in most of the frames. Here and there it looks like a compromise, but in a larger frame of the movie, you are there to watch SRK, Salman Khan and John Abraham, Deepika Padukone. You are not there to observe what defects are there in VFX, and here and there, seeing that it is YRF movie, seeing that it is an SRK movie, I think little more effort should have been put on VFX and also the computer graphics. Nonetheless, this is a magnum opus. Ignore them, totally I'll ignore them. While coming to my conclusive remarks, Pathaan is a stupendous movie which you should not miss in simple lines. That's all. Drop everything, book your tickets, go with your family, enjoy the movie and come back. Don't wait for its OTT release. This is a movie which needs to be experienced on the big screen. It is an experience which should not be missed. So this is a movie I thoroughly enjoyed. I was thoroughly entertained. I was engaged, hooked and booked. No moment was a moment of boredom for me. I love Shah Rukh Khan's movie always, and this movie was Pathaan. On my scoreboard, friends, I can do some manipulative cuts, small manipulative cuts, but I'm not going to do this for Pathaan. 10 out of 10 for Pathaan and 10 out of 10 for Shah Rukh Khan. King Khan is back with a bang. Well, thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.